Hi, and welcome back to the Stuart Scoop, 8th grade edition. I'm Grace.
I'm Arabella, and we're your anchors for today's episode.
First up, we will be learning about religion at Sacred Heart and how our school practices it.
Now, off to the reporters.
How do you feel about religion in Sacred Heart?
I think that it really gives me a lot more faith in God because I'm learning about religion in school. And
Enjoy learning about God in theology class.
I do. I think that it's a really great class, and I'm always excited to go to theology.
Now we are interviewing
Gigi.
Okay, how do you feel about the religion in Sacred Heart?
I really love the religion in Sacred Heart because I feel like it's a foundation of our school, and I feel like everyone here is so kind, and we're all so close, and we're so tightly knit together, and I feel like that's mostly because of our religion, and yeah, I feel like that's just a really important part of our school.
Now for our exclusive interview with
Miss Campana.
Okay,
That's
right. What are your favorite 3 things about the chapel?
My 3 favorite things about the chapel is I think the chapel gives us an opportunity to relax, to just enter into a moment of quiet with God. I love that all of the girls get to really explore their faith and to write about topics they're interested in and explore them. And I love the sense of community and growing in our spirituality.
That's a great answer. So, how does religion make Sacred Heart special?
I think it makes Sacred Heart special because it's the foundation of everything that we do. Building a spiritual life will be what will support us in everything that we do throughout our lives. So that makes our school special.
That's great. What's your favorite unit to teach and why?
I love teaching church history, and I think that one unit builds on the other, and it gives you a sense of that the church isn't a building, the church is a people, and you all are the church. And I hope that each of you live as church and as a community of disciples.
That's great. Lastly, how does Sacred Heart compare to other schools based off of religion?
Well, I love the philosophy of the RSCJs and the charism of the society, meaning that we really see that the Holy Spirit is active in our lives, and that's what makes our school special, to recognize that the Spirit of God is always around us and always influencing us in all that we do.
Wow, I learned so much about how the Catholic religion is so important to the Sacred Heart.
Me too. Now I'm very excited for our next segment, Experiments with Vivienne.
Now, let's learn about chemical changes. Off to the reporters.
Hello everyone, my name is Vivienne, and today I will be conducting a chemical science experiment. Here I have 2 solutions, one basic and one acidic, and I will be mixing them with cabbage juice in these beakers. And in a chemical change can be demonstrated in the form of a color change, or a new solid formed, or gas produced, or a temperature change. And here we'll be demonstrating a color change. So once I put the cabbage juice into these beakers, you can see how they each turn a different color. You can see how the acidic solution has turned pink and the basic solution has turned blue. And if I were to mix these 2 together, I would get a different kind of chemical solution, one where bubbles form. Thank you for watching. Bye. Wow, that was so cool. I love learning about chemical reactions.
I know, I loved watching the experiment change colors and fizz.
Agreed. Now let's catwalk into the next segment to play Dress to Impress.
Hey Sacred Heart, welcome to Dress to Impress with my baddies. Just kidding, it's with my teachers. Today we will be hosting a fashion show with our teachers in the Sacred Heart community. Our judges are Miss Campana, Miss Coach Fred, and Miss Distinti. The theme is woke up on the wrong side of the bed. The teachers will have 5 minutes to create the best outfits they can. 3, 2, 1, go! Time's up! First up, we have Senor Marcial. Hey, judges, make your decision. Hey, next up, we have Miss Englehart. Next up, we have Miss Bridges. Next up, we have Miss Coliff. Last but not least, we have Miss Furla. Tied for second place, we have Miss Bridges and Miss Coliff. And in first place, with 14.2 points, we have Miss Furla.
Wow, it's just like the Roblox game. That was so entertaining and funny.
I know, right? Miss Furla's outfit slays. Definitely the alpha.
Yeah, definitely. She carried for sure.
Let's watch Ariel talk about the new slang words that originate from TikTok in the segment. And no cap, this is a goofy awe segment.
Hey Sacred Heart, today we're quizzing teachers on modern day slang words. You'll have 10 seconds to answer, starting now. Our first word is mewing.
That's the sound a cat makes.
So, I'm sorry, but that's incorrect.
No, it is. I've heard that.
It's like when you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth to make this face. Like, okay, our last word, this is a hard one. Skibbity toilet.
Is that one word or two?
2 words.
That's not
It's a
English.
phrase.
That's not English.
It's based off a television show called Skibbity Toilet, and it's a man sticking his head out of the toilet. It's been used as a popular meme. There's no real meaning behind it, but there's a song. Hello, now we're here with Miss Cecilia. Today we'll be asking you modern day slang words, and you will have to tell us the meaning. You'll have 10 seconds to answer, starting now. Girl math.
Girl math, I'm good at. So if a purse costs like $365, it's a good deal because it's like $1 a day.
Exactly.
That's girl math.
Thank you for participating.
Thank you.
We are now here with Miss King, who will be participating in our slang word challenge. You'll have 10 seconds to answer each question. Your first word is crash out.
That one I know. That means like you can't believe something, like, oh man, you're gonna make me crash out when you do that, right?
Yes, so it's like when people get very mad and start freaking out, yelling. Next one is wig snatched.
What?
Wig snatched.
Does that mean like flip your hair or something? What does that mean?
It's basically when you're like blown away, like, oh, you just snatched my wig, even if you're not wearing a wig. Now we're here with our next teacher, Miss Englehart. You will have 10 seconds to answer each question. Okay, starting now. Our first word is let him cook. Or it's a phrase.
I have no idea.
So,
Let him do something, like let him get started.
so it's basically saying like, oh, just wait till you see what they can do. Like, watch them work their magic.
Okay.
Thank you so much for participating.
Thank you.
That was so Sigma. Ariel came up with such good words and ideas for the segment.
Definitely on to the next segment and learn about the 8th graders project where they created apps.
Can't wait to learn more.
Hi, this is the 8-4 technology class, and I'm here with Bonnie and Vivienne interviewing them about their app. So what is your app about?
Our app's about taking care of pets and not just going based off of misinformation and taking actual time to understand what your pet needs.
What would you rate your app out of a scale of 5?
I mean, I would say like a 4.5 because again, obviously we do have like a limited amount of pets right now in the app and we're trying to expand that later.
Did anything inspire you guys to create this app?
Well, I personally have a guinea pig at home, and I remember when I first got him hearing a bunch of like misinformation about what he needs and everything. And then as I've gotten like older and like spent more time with my guinea pig, learning what they actually need, and it would have been so much easier if that information was just given to me from the beginning.
What is your app about?
So my app is about teaching kids study habits, how to study and how to be more responsible.
What cause does this app help?
It helps kids who like how to study, what time to study.
Would you rate your app out of a scale of 5?
I would rate it a 4.5 because nobody is perfect.
Hi, I'm here with Eliana, and I'm going to interview her about her app. So what is your app about?
Our app is about like when you're bored and you don't know what to do. It helps you just to like find an activity to do like that you can't think of in the moment.
What reason did you create this app?
Well, sometimes when I would be bored, I would just like think I would have nothing to do, so I would end up just going on my computer or on my phone, and this just helps promote like to get off your screens and go do something outside or something.
Thank you for allowing me to interview you. What is your app about?
My app is about being home alone as a kid because, which it's kind of like a simulator, like showing like what it's like to be home alone. And then,
what reason did you make your app?
because a lot of kids are home alone and like just in general because people want to be safe. Like,
thank you for taking your time to come talk to me.
Wow,
Thank
I
you.
love learning about our classmates' project. I know, they came up with such creative and helpful ideas.
Well, it looks like this show's coming to an end.
We will see you in the next episode. From our hearts to yours.
Cut.